Hey guys, how's it going? Comparing here. So some pretty cool stuff happened today. Today, Blizzard announced that they have banned botting in Hearthstone. And if you start reading some of their announcements, well, it's not quite the case. So some of you guys already know about this. It's been all over Reddit and that kind of stuff. And today I'm going to give you guys a bit of the news, but a bit of, kind of like what ifs, like what they could actually do to actually fix the issue, rather than really just claim that they have fixed it. So what they have done is they haven't actually banned anyone. They suspended people who were caught with bots and third-party software, as they claimed it, until 2015, which is 2 months away. So it's a 2 month suspension. And I mean, that's pretty long for a suspension. People are a bit upset at this because people that were actually botting and have like 9 golden portraits, all the cards, all that kind of stuff, basically for free. I mean, basically just pay the electricity bill. It doesn't technically go to Blizzard, but you get the idea. They're still going to get their stuff back 2 months from now. And a lot of people who play Hearthstone really try to get their account to this point. They work very hard. I mean, I can understand this. I work very hard to try to get all the golden cards, and they feel a bit cheated that people can essentially get away with it. And they're not getting their stuff taken away. So 2 months from now, the dude that's been botting since bots have started on Hearthstone, that's got 9 golden heroes, all the cards, all that kind of stuff. 2 months from now, he'll get to essentially get his account back and keep it, and all is fine and dandy. The other side that is also pissing a lot of people off is in regards to the third-party software. So I don't actually know about this because I don't really bother. But apparently there are mods to Hearthstone that track like classes that you play, cards that you play, all that kind of stuff. So this stuff isn't supported by Blizzard, and people who use these kind of softwares were caught in this BanWave, and some people claim that they don't bot, they don't use any third parties, they barely play Hearthstone at all, and they were still banned. And generally, when people say this, it's complete bullshit, but whatever. And trust me, people say that a lot. I've never bothered, nothing happened, and then I'm banned, I'm going to email Blizzard all this stuff. But in reality, for a short while, they checked out the bots on their account, or they checked out some whatever, and yeah. Anyway, so in response, because people were pretty livid in regards to how these bannings, to how this bot situation was taken care of. I mean, the reality is bots have been extremely rampant over the last, 3 to 4 months, and they've likely existed in Hearthstone since the start. And through this whole time, people get annoyed when they queue up ladder, especially at certain times in the day. It's bot after bot after bot after bot. And when Blizzard handles it this way, people expected more. People are pissed off. And Blizzard's response to this was that people from now on who will be caught with third-party software, who will be caught botting, will have their accounts permanently banned. Whoa, wow. Permanently banning a free account. And let me tell you guys how banned accounts work. I believe they just ban that game from your account. So this has to do with the way Blizzard accounts work. A lot of people who play Hearthstone, in fact, play Hearthstone because they play World of Warcraft. They play all these other games. And all these games are tied to their Battle.net account. And when Blizzard bans you off of a game, or when they suspend you off of a game, they suspend you or ban you from that game. And this is fairly understandable. In fact, this may be the only legal way, the only legal thing that they can do. I don't know exactly. But it seems to me what they could have done to improve the situation, to make people feel that all is right in the world, is not only suspend people for like a couple months for botting in Hearthstone, but they should just ban their Battle.net account. But there is a very specific reason why I think they don't do this, and this is where you guys take the tinfoil hat and place it, firmly on your head here. So here's some conspiracy action. So I think the idea is it's a pretty good time to suspend, not ban, people from playing Hearthstone. Because as it turns out, Hearthstone, which is based on World of Warcraft, is having an expansion being released just a few weeks from now. Whoa, that's interesting. So actually, if you get suspended from Hearthstone, what you can do in those 2 months that you're suspended is check out World of Warcraft again. And then when your suspension is lifted, you can, go back to Hearthstone, clean up, and play with all your golden heroes and golden cards. And, in general, this is a pretty softball from Blizzard with the bans, but in my opinion, I expected nothing else. When it comes to Blizzard, they really try to keep their customer base, and they try to keep it as broad as possible. Even people that use bots, use that kind of stuff. Well, on some level, they're still customers. I've learned that a lot of people on their botted accounts in Hearthstone still spend money and purchase cards, for instance. And Blizzard wants, just to keep people in their business structure. They want the monies, and you can't blame them for it. But when things are handled this way, it's also absolutely right to be a little bit mad, a little bit upset that things are this way. But they are, in my opinion, bots in Hearthstone are a pretty interesting thing, a pretty interesting concept to automatically play cards. And I talked about it in a few videos where, it would be really cool if they had like an in-game bot where you can kind of like throughput your decks through like a testing bot mode, kind of like ranked. But, rather than that, suspending them for now seems okay, but I have to tell you guys that not all the people were suspended. Just as when botting BanWaves go out in Diablo 3 and other Blizzard games, they typically target like the very popular, typically the free or the very cheap, the more broadly used bot softwares, and those are the ones that get banned. So, often from this point, you will still see bots. I think some of them weren't even banned, and those that weren't even banned, well, why would you stop, right? So the bots are not going away fully, but for the foreseeable future, they should be mostly gone. So now you'll have the pleasure of losing to players playing Sea Giant Shaman rather than a bot. Oh well, it's not too much of a difference. But in any case, it's just important to, every time you log in, just enjoy the game. Other than that, you can't take this stuff too seriously. It's a bot. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty cool. I trust Blizzard to make some kind of crappy softball band-aid on the situation every few months, and yeah, well, here it is. So, that's it. Enjoy the game. Hope you guys do too. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.